All right, should be good here in just a second. It looks good. Sorry about the delayed start. I genuinely thought that it was 6:45, not 6:40. I'm a little rusty. Haven't called a game in a while, so hopefully I don't call it like touchdowns or anything like that. We're in the bottom of the first quarter. Couple minutes remain. Hopefully Team America wins this game, right? Just like have no idea what I'm talking about. Like I hope Maglio does good. Maglio is still on the team, right? You guys know who Maglio is? Maglio crushed on the A's. That was good times. You know, the fun part about the A's and Tigers history is like we have the craziest history together. Like it's some of the most frustrating head-to-head baseball for either fan base because they tend to crush us in the regular season. Bottom of the first, though, we'll see McGonigal, Keith, Green, Dingler, Carpenter, McKinstry, Torkelson, Outman, and Vierling today. So McGonigal, Keith, and Green to lead her off. Finally, back to streaming. Make sure you guys drop some likes to help the stream out. Get some people in here. Could use it early on. Pitching for the A's is Grant, I think that says. Ginn. One of the two. We'll go with Ginn. Like Ted Ginn. With the two ends, you never know, One end, you know how it plays. Two is quite the question. Ball two. Low in the dirt. It's crazy. We're 5 games out of the playoffs right now. We're only 7.5 out of the division. We get over 500, we could win our fucking division this year. That's how bad the rest of the AL is. We're still a contender. What a great day this has been. This has been a really good day. Strike one. Mostly, I think Mitch McConnell's dead. That guy sucks. I think that's a bipartisan thing everybody can agree on. It's a good day. That guy is 9,000 years old. Mitch McConnell was there when the first human stepped out of the Sahara, like out of the Sahara in Africa. He was one of the first guys going to Europe. Strike two, it'll be fouled away again. We'll have a 2-2 count here on McGonigal. Believe it or not, I'm not even lying. McConnell killed Dracula. He's a very powerful man, McConnell was, in his youth. Nah, may he rest in peace, though. He just sucks ass. Shrewd political operator, though. Kudos to him. He was a real piece of shit. But if you're a Republican, man, he's pretty much the reason things are the way they are for your party right now. 3-2. Full count on McGonigal. Are they going to throw him something he can handle, or are they going to walk him? They don't want to give up a McGon ball. Yeah, they walked his ass. They knew McLong ball was coming. That's if I finally found a good nickname in my long absence. By the way, why is no one saying anything? Make sure you guys leave a like if you're not going to chat or anything. Do some kind of interaction. We only have 3 likes right now. That's pretty bad. It's hot as hell because the gates of hell have opened. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. That's why it's been so hot. Mitch has been... The gates of hell are like, open up. McConnell's coming. The Devils bowing and shit. They're like, sir, it's nice to see you. Colt Keith up now with 1 on and nobody out. Good start to the inning. Let's see if we can't get another one on. Oh, Keith may have just... Did he hit a home run? Wow, Keith just hit a home run. Well, Colt Keith just homered. It's a 2-0 Tigers lead. All right, let's go, Colt Keith. Dude, what a weird fucking day. I have not yet seen him hit a home run this year, by the way. That's the first Keith bomb we've seen. First K bomb. All year, I've seen him hit zero somehow. Maybe one? He smoked that fucking ball, too. First pitch right down the middle. He just blasted it. All right, here's Riley Green now, another lefty. Let's see if this continues to play off. What's up, Daniel? Nice to see you. Tigers up 2 now on a 2-run homer by Colt Regard Keith. You know, I know his real full name is like Colton, but it's so much funnier to say that it's Colt Regard, and that's why he goes by Colt. Because why not? I mean, technically. Oh, by the way, thank you for all the likes. I see that. Good looking out, everybody. You don't have to chat. Just, leave the likes. I'm back from my angry hiatus. I had some weird shit going on personally, and I've got it mostly kind of mostly. And Riley Green grounds out one away. Not really figured out, but I've got it managed now. So we're all back to normal now. I probably sound a lot less angry and a lot less in your ass about it. Called strike one. I feel less angry. More calm. Fouled away, it'll be 0-2. Not a good start for Dingler here. 1 down on a ground out by Riley Green. 2 in by a home run by Colton Keith. No, I'm going to go with Colt Regard. I think Colt Regard's a far better name. It just it hits such in a funny way. Ah, damn, he's out. That's a ground out. Couple ground outs here, and now it is 2 down for Scary Carey. Still one of my favorite nicknames for a baseball player is Scary Carey. It's like you got so many good names with Carp. He's got a good baseball name, Kerry Carpenter. Kevin McGonigal just doesn't. Like, it's an unfortunate situation, you know what I mean? Colt Keith has a good baseball name. Riley Green's actually borderline a bad baseball name. Green's a hard last name to make nicknames out of. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the best one. Keith really isn't great either, but Colt is a good one. You have a lot of fun things you can do with Colt. And Riley isn't, Dylan Dingler, instant classic baseball name. McKinstry, pretty good. Torque, perfect. Outman, can't get him out, man. You know what I mean? Hit the ball out, man. That's good. Matty V, you got V Bomb. Yeah, good baseball name. But not everyone's got a good baseball name. It'll be, is that Jonah Heim? Yeah. Heim, Wilson, and Thomas. Boy, their whole lineup is a bunch of killers, dude. This is going to be a problem baseball team next year. Like, if they keep Geloff, Kurtz, Langeliers, I think Wilson's going to be very good. Is that Max Muncy? It is. Yeah, Muncy's going to be a star, I think. At least I hope so. I have a Max Muncy rookie card. So I'm kind of just like, all right, hopefully he turns into a good player. So I'm like, all right, come on, Max Muncy. Turn good. It's got like a cool pink tint to it. It's very nice. It's from this year's Topps cards. I bought a pack. Not recently, but May, I think. So hopefully, By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. If you don't feel like chatting, it helps us out, gets more people in here because we're on a commercial break. Heim, Wilson, and Thomas do. All right, what do we got? Ball one. 1-1 now. Yeah, by the way, we fired Cora. They let him go. All right, we got a 1-2, though. Nice job on a swing and strike. You know what's nice with Skubal? He's looking better and better each time he's made a start. Hopefully he doesn't give up the 2 runs this time, though. His new standard. Fouled away. We'll have another 1-2. What do we got? 1-2. We have 8 likes. That's pretty good. Almost in double digits. Fouled away. It'll be 2-2 still. Skubal versus Heim. I think that's an I anyway. Let me triple check. Yeah, it is an I. 2-2. And damn, an infield hit. Oh, Colt Keith at third base. That's the worst fucking thing in the world, dude. Wow, a ground ball to Colt Keith. He gets at least Colt hit a home run, I guess. Whatever. He's got 2. But yeah, if you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. Helps the stream out, gets more people in here, especially if you don't feel like chit-chatting with us. Ball one, that shouldn't be a strike. That should be a strike. Is that going to be challenged? Can't imagine you just let that be a ball for no reason. Yeah, they challenged that shit. That's going to be a strike. No way that's going to hold. It's fucking directly over the middle of the plate, just a little up. One on, nobody out. It'll be a 1-2 count, I guess, or an 0-2 count. I'm going to guess it's 0-2, not 1-2. They just haven't removed that. They haven't changed that to a strike yet. The 0-2, runner at first. And that'll be fouled away. Now it'll be 1-2 or 0-2 more permanently. Well, Skubal struck out the side in the first. That's pretty gnarly. What do we got? Another foul. It'll remain 0-2. You know who's a real hater? This guy Fordon. He hates the Tigers. If he comes in here and tries to act like a Tigers fan, you should see the shit he was saying in Discord the other day about the Tigers after the Yankees. He's like, how do we lose to this shitty team? Because he's a Yankees boy. Yankee boy. 0-2. Bunch of fouls here. That's ball one. Hey, let's hope that's a double play. It's a line out. He just lines out to right field. Let's hope for a double play. 1 away. Outman seems to have stabilized our outfield defensively because now we can put Carey at DH where he belongs. We can put Beerling in right where he's good enough to play. And then we could put Outman in center field. That's a really good defensive stabilizer. He may not be able to hit that good, but it's not much. It's better than what Jahmai Jones was doing. So, major improvement. That's how I view that. It's like, well, he can play defense, and he lets Matt Vierling play right field, which is the defensive alignment we desperately have been needing in the outfield. Because this, Vierling, whatever, he can't really hit that well. It's it's pretty hit and miss. Defensively, he's fucking flawless. So, and right field is where we've been hurting really bad this year. Having to use guys like Wensiel Perez and fucking Kerry Carpenter. That'll be a foul tip. It's 1-2. To Thomas with the runner at first, 1 away. So getting Vierling to go out there in right field is a godsend because he's good enough to understand how to play that position in a corner outfield spot. And Outman's good enough for center. Hooray! The whole season's been fucked up since Parker Meadows got hurt. I think that really is the secret that blew the season apart. At least early on. That and every one of our pitchers seemingly got injured. I don't really know what happened with that. Who knows? 2-2. But we're only 5 games out the playoffs, 7.5 out the division. I can't even believe that shit. And that'll be strike 3, 2 away. Skubal picks up his 4th K of the evening. 4 Ks in the name for Mr. Skubal. What the fuck? That's a long last name. Kuroda Grower. There's no way I said that one right. Kuroda Grower. I don't know. However you say that, ball 1. It's in dirt. Hopefully runner didn't advance. I'll never say that name correctly. You could say the words to me and I'd be like, that's crazy. That's wild that he would say that his name is that. Anyway, it's 1-0 to the second baseman with the giant so that's a Japanese black guy. That's pretty cool. It's not very cool that he just doubled on us, it looks like. Runners at second and third now. After the double by Joshua. We'll just use his first name. Joshua hits a double. And now here's Max. Oh, we need Muncy to get out here. We need a pop-up. Is there another guy with the last name Muncy in the MLB that's related to Max Muncy? Because I swear to God, there's another guy that might be named Max Muncy in the MLB. Is that real? Am I thinking of a guy on the Dodgers with the last name Muncy? Is that him? Because I have this guy's rookie card. I don't think anyone here is going to tell me that answer, are you guys? By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, make sure you do so, especially if you're not chatting or saying anything, which is every single person watching. Make sure you drop a like, get some interactions going, help get some people in here who might talk, or leave more likes. We have about 9 right now. We have a like goal of 20 that we try to hit. We're 11 away, so maybe you could be part of the solution, not part of the problem. What's up, Tater? Swing and strike 1 to Muncy. I swear there's another guy named Muncy in the MLB. Is that this guy's brother? I don't think it's the same Muncy. I don't think it can be. The mysteries of life, right? Either way, 0-1. That was a long mound visit. 2 down here. Runners at second and third. Ball 1 way high. 1-1 here to Mr. Muncy. There is a Muncy on the Dodgers? So that is real. Okay. And so is that his brother or some shit? Swing and strike 2. Or like his cousin? Because Muncy is a very specific, you know what I mean? It's a non-common enough last name where it's like, well, are they related? Yeah, because this is it like his brother? Same drafty teams, 15 years apart. Wow. Is that his dad? Hold on. Is the A's Max Muncy related to anyone else in the MLB? No, the A's Max Muncy is not related to the Dodgers infielder of the same name. They have the same name, both are third baseman, same birthday. What the fuck? Yo, that's insane, dude. They're both named Maxwell Muncy. Both drafted to the A's. Oh, that's scary, dude. Some same birthday. Oh, I knew there was another Max Muncy. I didn't know that it was the same guy. McKinstry, Torkelson, and they got Max Muncy, by the way, looking. So Skubal has 5 strikeouts through 2. Very nice start for Skubal. Tigers are up 2-0 heading into the bottom of the second. McKinstry, Torkelson, and Outman. That'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Tigers. Up against again. Tigers up 2 on a 2-run homer by Colt Keith. That's right, Colt Keith blasted a ball over the wall. And Tigers are up 2. Oh, I got some text messages. Who's this? All right. Oh, we're up at 13 likes now, by the way. Sweet, we're almost to like goal 20, boys. It's nice to be back streaming. We'll be live again for tomorrow's game. Unless I literally get busy, but I don't genuinely think I will. I don't got shit going on. So I never really do. Plus I have to teach Thursday. So it's like can't really do a whole lot in those regards. Here's McKinstry against Ginn in the bottom of the second. Tigers up 2. If we can win this, we're only 9 under 500 all of a sudden. Things are looking a lot brighter. Ball 1. In fact, I think we'd leap the A's in the wild card. We'd both be 41 and 50, and we'd have a head-to-head win over them. 1-1, though, on a ball right down the middle that he lets go by. I suppose it's... And he's out on the next pitch. Son of a bitch. He swings at the garbage and lets the pitch down the middle go. Anyway, 1 away. Ground out. Oh, line out. Never mind. Lined out. I thought that was a ground ball for some reason. 1 away. Here's Torque. You guys ready for my boy Torque to hit a home run right now? I don't even got to look at the screen. I know this ball's already gone. I already seen the future. I have a special feed of the game that's 30 days into the future. Ball 1. I'm literally watching them play right now on July 37th. So, suck my ass. Figure out what that is. Go ahead, loser. You'll never guess. There's no way anybody could do the math without a super genius to figure out what date July 37th is. It's not August 6th. Called strike 1, because you'd have to go back to the beginning of the year and eliminate all the months and just call them all July, and then figure out what technical day July 37th would actually be, and then you'd figure it out. It's a really hard conversion, believe it or not. 2-1. It's not August 6th. You can't just, add 6 or add 7 to the end of 31 and be like, well, whatever day that would be. However the math works out, I don't know. Math, I'm not good at it, I can, fucking numbers, eh? 2-2. 1 away. Here's Torque. Let's see what he gets. Home run ball right now. Come on. Bail me out. Make me look good. See a home run right now. Let's see. Bang. Gone. 3-0 Tigers. Let's go. His ball 3. He's a pussy. He won't pitch to him. That's the problem, is a lot of these pitchers are terrified of our hitters. and they're 700 OPSs. Everyone's like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. That guy's hitting 150 and 700 with his OPS. That's a menace to society right there. By the way, that is about what Torque's doing. He has a 213 average and a 727 OPS. Do you know what that would indicate to me as a pitcher? If you fuck up one time with this guy, he's going deep or hitting a double. His slugging percentage must be, it's like, damn, he's slugging like 400 right now. And they walked him. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, they walked him. Wait, did they challenge it? That might be a strike if they challenge it and he's out. Yeah, they challenged that pitch. All right, yeah, he's out. That'll be strike 3. Torque goes down looking. Outman up now with two out and nobody on. Ball 1 to Outman. 2-0 Tigers lead. 2 away. Bottom of the second. Swinging strike 1. Anyway. 1-2 after a foul ball. And he strikes out looking. Yeah. It's a pretty obvious strike. Can't even challenge that one. We'll head to the top of the third. It'll be Bolt, Geloff, and Kurtz. Bolte, Geloff, Kurtz, 9-1-2. Top of the third. What the fuck? Why did it? Oh, is it stopped? Oh, it's paused. That's a problem. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. We have 14 right now. We try to hit 20 every stream. 6 away. Pretty solid. Thanks for watching and everything like that. Tigers are up 3. It's a commercial break, obviously. Or Tigers are up 2. Sorry, it's 2-0 Tigers heading into the top of the third. I got some stuff mixed up. My apologies. My apologies. I hope I don't have to do flagellants or flagellants. What's up, Uncle Jeff? How's it going? Are you taking off? Is that what the pace means? But we're in the top of the third. 9, 1, and 2 hitters due up. That's Bolt, Geloff, and Kurtz. 1-0. Uh, 3-0. They're not pitching to this guy. And then he hits a home run. Yeah, that's not good. Well, 2-1. At least it was a solo shot. His third of the year. Who'd have thought they'd let Bolte swing 3-0? Here's Geloff now with nobody on and a run across. It's 2-1 in the top of the third. Tigers up by 1. Need some good pitching here from Skubal. Ball 1. And that'll be another base hit. Uh-oh. A's are starting to heat up a little bit here in the top of the third. That's not exactly a good thing. At least Kurtz is up. Maybe you can get him to ground into one. You always like to see a first baseman prop up. What's up, GSC? How you doing? That misses ball 1. Ooh, Scoob's in a little bit of a funk here in the third. I appreciate it, man. Gamer. Actually, I'll just go. Yeah, we'll say gamer. That's a lot of words. 2-0. Let's hope that's a double play ball. Did they get 2? It's the ground out. Damn. Runner down to second. They got the lead runner at the very least. But it's Colt Key, so what do you expect? Runner at second, 1 away. Here's Langeliers. Always one of the better names in baseball. You know, it's a good last name just because it's a cool last name, Langeliers. But it's really not a great baseball last name. Langeliers. I don't know. Maybe if I had more time to think about it, work it out. Like, it's a good last name just because it's a good, it's a good sounding last name. But I actually don't know if it's a good baseball last name for like nicknames. Ball in the dirt. Hopefully the runner doesn't advance. It's 1-1 though. What do we got? 1-2 here. What do we get? Why is it taking so long for the next pitch? Maybe it's a line out double play. One of my favorite double plays to watch is the line out double play. It's always a classic. Hey, that'll be a strikeout. Actually, we'll take the sixth strikeout of the afternoon for old Skubal. 2 down now with the runner at second and a 2-1 Tigers lead. Let's hope we can get the out on Heim. He's 1 for 1 though. Let's hope he doesn't go 2 for 2. You know, when you're 1 for 1, you're due for an out. You know, getting 2 hits in a game is greedy, if not outright illegal. Actually, I just checked. Swinging strike 1 to Heim. Oh, what the hell? My stream froze. Why did my stream freeze? Good. No. Oh, what the fuck? It's connected to a device apparently. That's what the problem is about. What I even do? Weird. All right. Anyway, that'll be the end of the inning. Heim flies out. Tigers only give up a run there, so it's still 2-1 Tigers. Bottom of the third. We'll see. Sorry, I'm just trying to deal with. These the ones that are a problem? They are. That's annoying as fuck. Just turning on and off my fucking Bluetooth. Turn that shit off. Anyway, it'll be Veerling, McGonigal, and Keith due up here in the bottom of the third. That fucking annoying fucking Bluetooth ass shit off. We have 16 likes. That's pretty good. 15, 16, or 17 even. Maybe 16. However many. We're just a few away, like 4 away from the like goal, which is great. I appreciate y'all. Good looking out. Veerling up, though, to lead off the bottom of the third. Once I gotta stand up for a second. My legs are getting sleepy. Veerling up. It's 9-1-2 for Detroit. Veerling, McGonigal, Keith. 2-1 Tigers lead. They had a 2-run homer by Colt Keith in the bottom of the first and have been kind of good. And Veerling gets out on the first pitch. 1 away. It'll be a ground out to the third baseman. Colt Keith watching in amazement at what the other team's third baseman just did. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, I've never seen some shit like that before. All right, let's see what McGonigal can do. That'll be called strike 1. It's 0-1. All right, what do we got? 0-1. And McGonigal is going to get on. He gets on for the second time today. As a walk and a hit. A little bloop single, looks like. Oh, error, actually. Never mind. The center fielder commits an error there. So McGonagall reaches via air. He doesn't get a hit. He gets an over, but he gets on, which is important. One on, one out. Here's Colt Keith. Maybe blast the second one. Maybe he finds a gap, and you never know. What's up? All right, 2-1. . 3-1. Anyway, 2 on, 1 out. Cleeth walks. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and strike 2 on green. Apparently they were a pitcher due behind. It's 0-2. That'll be a called strikeout. 2 away. 2 on, 2 out. Here's Dylan Dingler. Maybe he hits a dingle bomb. Oh and 1. 1-2. And Dingler goes down looking. Is that an actual strike 3? It is. All right. Yeah, they can't challenge that. I caught it. Top of the 4th coming up. 2-1 Tigers lead. Wilson, Thomas, and Joshua, the second baseman, due up. I can't. Kuroda, Gower. I'll be right back. Gonna step out, have a quick smoke, and then I'll be back for the 4th inning. Top of the 4th coming up. It's 2-1. Tigers lead, hopefully for long. All right, we're back. One away, Jacob Wilson grounded out. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, we're like 2 away from the like goal of 20. Oh, 0-2 on a called strike. Nice pitch. Catches the outside part of the plate. I hate that his fastball still so slow. That gives me such pause seeing 97, 96. I guess that's 98 and that's 97. That's not bad. But I guess you could also look at it as 96 and 97. I don't know. He was hitting low hundreds last year, you know. 0-2. And he strikes him out. All right. On a what? Nice pitch. His 7th of the game. Or 6? 7? 6-7? 67? Yeah, that's the seventh of the game. Nice. 2 away. We're in the top of the fourth. 2 down now for Joshua, the second baseman. KG. Kuroda Grauer. Ooh, ooh. Oh, and 2 on a foul ball. What do we got? 1-2. And he somehow hits that pitch up the middle for a base hit. How the fuck did he get that? Anyway, he reaches on a single. Goddamn. Here's Muncy now with 1 on and 2 out. What's up, Fernando? What's up, Drake? What do we got? 0-2? Not much of note. Yeah, same. I know. There ain't shit happening. Football's coming back soon. We're like 10 Sundays away, 9 Sundays away. Two, runner at first. What's up? 9 Sundays away until I become a functional. That's pretty good. You got invited to 4 months a year. Oh yeah, for the NFL. They walked Muncie, so there's 2 on and 2 out. Sorry, I'm someone's texting me. I'm a little distracted, but we're not missing much. 2 on, 2 out. Ball one. Yeah, thanks for watching, Darren. I appreciate it. Sorry I've been gone for so long. 2-0. And they get a line out there. Nice job by Skubal to pitch out of a mini jam there. That'll get us to the bottom of the fourth. It'll bring up Carpenter, McKinstry, and Torkelson. Carpenter, McKinstry, and Torkelson here in the bottom of the fourth. Carpenter, McKinstry, and Torkelson due up in the bottom of the fourth. Yeah, everything's chill. Just been chilling, dealing with some stuff. I don't think I've ever seen the Patriots play on a Wednesday, and it's gonna be weird. Anyway, one on. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Bless you too, friend. Starting the season on a crisp 0-1. Yeah, I don't know about Wednesday shit. Carpenter hit by pitch. We got one on, nobody out. Tigers. I mean, they're getting better. They've been playing better lately. What's up, Jonathan? Nice to see you. And it looks like Carey's going to get a base hit. Runner gets over to third. It'll be, oh no, McKinstry gets a hit. Carpenter over to third. So it'll be first and third now with nobody out. Good start to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers have a man in at third with nobody out. Here's Torque. I've been great. I've been informed to go to the mall. So, hey, man, have a good night, man. Nice seeing you, Fernando. So we have runners at the corners. First, 1-1 count on Torque. Let's see. He's foul ball. Not good. 1-2. Hopefully, Torque can do something. This isn't his time to shine, usually. Anyway, 1-2 count. Torque staying alive. Let's see if he can do anything. Torque reaches on a fielder's choice, unfortunately. The run scores, so it's 3-1 Tiger. Oh, no, it's 2-1. They get the runner at home. So they stupidly went home for no reason, and that sucks. So runners at first, second, nobody at third, no run, 1 out. Two zero. And that'll be an out. Hopefully not a double play by Outman. Hopefully a fly out. I don't know who the new third base coach is, actually. Oh, that looks like a line out. What do we got? 2 on, 2 out. Well, the inning started with so much promise. It was first and third. You need a race to win. I don't. Who's what race? Who's our third? Billy Boyer's the third base coach. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I know Cora like retired or quit or something. I don't know what happened. It's kind of confusing. Geloff, Kurtz, and Langeliers at the Tigers scored to fail anyone right there. Top of the fifth. Geloff, Kurtz, and Langeliers. All right, what do we got? Oh, we're just waiting for the top of the fifth, basically. Yeah, Cole Keith is really all we have. At least Keith is hitting with power. Yeah, he's up to 7 homers. I didn't even know he'd gotten that. That's pretty good for him. He's almost at a career high, right? All he needs to do is hit like 3 more. Geloff, Kurtz, and Langeliers finally here in the top of the fifth. Skubal has 7 Ks. He's off to a really nice start through 4. But he has 80 pitches for what, he's at 79 pitches. He's thrown a lot. 51 strikes. He's very efficient, but he's, just throwing a lot. 0-2. Not a lot of balls. 1 walk. Versus a very dominant right-handed line, like a very strong right-handed lineup, Geloff strikes out 1 away. 0-2. Anyway. 1-0 on Langeliers. Call is upheld as a ball. Tigers lost the challenge. 2 away, though, on another strikeout. So Skubal at 8 Ks. Or is that 9 for this? He's at 9 Ks. Damn. He strikes out Geloff, strikes out Kurtz. Anyway, 2-1 count. Two. Let's see if they can't get Langeliers. I haven't been streaming a lot, man. Yeah, I've been good, Hashman. How you been? Well, yeah, he's up at 90 pitches already, so it's pretty obvious he's got a shorter leash. Yeah, 9Ks is solid through 5. He can maybe even pick up a 10th one right here against Langeliers. He walked him. Just been working your ass off. Yeah, work's been kicking your ass. Yeah, I mean, that happens. It starts getting to be that time of year, especially right after holidays and shit. Right before, too. 1 on, 2 out. Here's Heim. Yeah, but fuck it, it's life. By the way, Skubal has been killing it. Yeah, he's been solid. He was all over the A's too. 2-0. McGonigal, Keith, and Green do up. McGonigal, Keith, and Green. Yeah, I'm guessing Skubal is done. He's at like 97 pitches, right? 96. Yeah, he's done after this inning. It'll be McGonigal, Keith, and Green. So let's hopefully go get a few runs to protect his lead. McGonigal deleted off against new pitcher Jacob Lopez for JT Ginn. So a new pitcher here for the A's as well. Tigers pitching is #1 in all of baseball last 30 days. Oh yeah, no. Once the pitching got healthy, it's not surprising. Oh no, you forgot to turn your air fryer on. Well, at least it came up pretty good. McGonigal gets a base hit. 1 on, nobody out. Keith up now. Put JT Ginn back. Why do you need like a couple more like strikeouts from him or something, Chrissy? 1-1 for Colt Regard Keith. I mean, intelligently they put a lefty on, but yeah, betting wise, I'm sure people are pissed. But like the manager made the right move with a slew of lefties due up, and we're in the 5th inning, so. What hitter for sure in prize pick need Dingler 8.5? What's that mean for 8.5? Keith just got out, but I think that's a double play. Well, that's why they don't let Colt hit off lefties, I believe. 2 down now for Riley Green. And Riley Green will ground out. We'll head to the top of the 6th. I'm going to roll up a smoke and go have a little break here to burn one. I got to pause it real fast, though. All right, I'll be right back. 2 seconds. One away. Finnegan is in for Skubal. And that'll be another ground out, 2 away. Nice start to the inning by Finnegan. Oh no, it's that Kuroda fucking Grower guy who can't get out. Let's see if we can handle him. We got a righty this time. Maybe he just smokes on lefties. There are a couple guys that get Skubal like that hit like 800 off lefties and they bully Skubal for no reason. Like 4 guys in the league that can do that. Put it back? Put what back? JT can't come back in. Oh and 1. Well, because they took him out of the game. In baseball, they can't put people in and out. Like once a pitcher leaves, like 90% of the time, like 99% of the time, they're out. There's like a weird. I think that may only be spring training, where there's like this weird loophole where you can put a guy back in, but I think that's only in the spring. 1-1. Kuroda reached again. He's 3 for 3. Son of a bitch. 1-2. And they Max Muncy. No, Grauer got picked off. Nice job. They caught him. They caught his ass stealing. So good job by the Tigers there. They get to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Dingler, Carpenter, and McKinstry. Dingler, Carpenter, and McKinstry do up here in the bottom of the 6th. 2-1. Tigers lead. Could use some runs. We'll see if we can find them. Thanks for all the likes, by the way. We have well over the like goal, so we're set on those. Yeah, that was good. That was a good job by the by Finnegan there to pick his ass off. Good plays. Dingler, Carp, and well, maybe Carp. We'll see if everyone hits still. Well, I think we're out of extra guy. I'm gonna go get some soda. I just realized I'm out of pop. I'll be right back. 0-1. And the one out on a fly out by Dingler. Bottom of the 6, 108. Here's Carp. Carpenter's up with one on, or with nobody on and one out. Sorry. One out, nobody on. One on, saying one on though is so it's such a like a audibly pleasing way to say things. I guess it's not the right word. Either way, bottom of the 6, one out, nobody on. 2-1 count for Carp. Maybe he takes this lefty deep. You never know. Two. Batter takes time. 2-1 Tigers lead. Bottom of the 6 with one away. Nobody on. Carp the hitter. All right. Carpenter goes down looking, 2 away. Unfortunate. Now up McKinstry. I'm surprised we're not pinch hitting. We must just be out of guys. Pinch saving the pinch hits for later, just in case. Because ideally, this is a solid defensive alignment, I suppose, except for Keith. McKinstry up with 2 out and nobody on. Bottom of the 6th. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Sorry I get randomly quiet. It's just people are texting me. I got to deal with it. 2-0. Three 0. 1 on, 2 out. McKinstry will walk with 2 away. Nice way. Now let's see if Torque can do something to the lefty. And Torkelson will get a base hit. Runner gets over to third. So first pitch swinging, Torque comes up with a big hit. 2 on, 2 out. Let's see if Outman can make anything happen. Unless they pinch hit Outman. I could imagine that's where the pitching change. Malgary comes in. Could imagine a pitching change here. We'll see. So Ben Malgary will come into play for Outman. Maybe he can come up with a big hit, drive a run in with 2 outs, get us up 3-1. Protect that lead a little bit for Skubal. All right, let's see what we get. They're going to do a pitching change. Son of a bitch. Oh, maybe not. What are they doing? I don't know. No, they're pitching. I popped up. Damn it. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Somehow drop it. Please drop in. Damn. Oh, he did. Hell yeah, it did drop in. All right. Who's winning? Tigers are up to 3-1 right now with runners at second and third. Veerling is up to bat. And we'll see what happens. Against a lefty, you never know. Veerling kind of comes through every so often against lefties. Good start with the Ben Malgary had a nice drop in. It's 0-2 now on Veerling, though, unfortunately. Runners at second and third. 3-1 Tigers lead. They get a big critical run here in the bottom of the sixth as we enter the... Oh! I think Veerling just doubled in the 2 runs. Hell yeah, it's 4-1 Tigers. Or 5-1 Tigers. Nice job by Matty V. Way to come through. Figured he would against the lefty, and he hits a double. So back-to-back double for the Tigers. Malgary doubled, gets the runners to second and third. Veerling bats them both in. Nice job by the righties to come through against the lefty reliever here. A's maybe should have made the change a little bit ago. Let's go Tigers. Big play by Matty V. 5-1 Tigers lead. And with the way everything's gone, it's pretty nice. By the way, I think if we can hold on to this game, I think we would leapfrog the A's in the wild card and only be like 4 games out of the wild card now. Or 4.5 maybe. We're in the bottom of the 6th, so we have 3 innings left. Technically 2.5 if the Tigers don't have to bat in the bottom of the 9th, which would be nice. Ideally, we only see the Tigers bat 2 more times in this game. And that'll be another run. A base hit there by McGonigal will drive in Matt Vierling. Tigers go up 6-1. Hell yeah, dog. Hao-Yo Lee will bat for Colt Keith. Surprised they're not pulling. I guess at this point, no point to pull him. It's like, well, fuck it. Let's not waste the relievers. Tigers with a 4 spot here in the 6. Nice complimentary hitting by everybody. McGonigal 2 for 3 today with a walk. And he also reached on that error, so he's been on base a lot today. Every at bat he's reached. His second was reached on an error, so. Yeah, game kind of got popped open. Was a pitching duel for a minute there. 2-1's a nice duel. But we get to the bottom of the 6th. Tigers put up a 4 spot on a bunch of singles and doubles. The team's calling card. Hey, if we can hang on to this, we go to 9 under, man. We're having a good second half of the year so far. We're finally playing loose, it looks like. They don't look stressed the fuck out about anything. 0-2. Yeah, the pressing is not the issue, and I'm not sure why it's just suddenly they stop pressing and they're playing like to their potential, and it's very funny. Hell, even Hao-Yo Lee's hitting 250 with a 684 OPS. Who'd have thought that? He's been good lately since he came back up. That's probably the funniest plot line of the story is that Hao-Yo Lee suddenly turned into a good player after like a week in the minors again. It's just like, oh, all right, well, I got it now. It's like, where the fuck was this? Literally the entire month of June and May. I guess it's mostly May. It's like, what? What? Because he has respectable numbers as Colt Keith. He doesn't have 7 home runs, I guess, but you know. That might go foul. He's almost hit 2 home runs. They keep going foul though. No, Ginn isn't going to come back in, bud. All right, what do we got? 2-2. Man, this has all been with 2 outs, by the way. Tigers really responded with 2 outs extraordinarily well there. All those runs were with 2 outs. Muncie, Bolt, and Geloff. 8-9-1 due up here in the top of the 7th. Excuse me. Thanks for all the likes, everybody, by the way. Top 7. Muncie, Bolte, Bolt, and Geloff. We'll see who the Tigers send out to pitch. I'm guessing it may be Finnegan again. Unless they're only going to let Finney do the 1 inning, I suppose. All right, 6-2, 6-1. Tigers bring in Drew Anderson. And I know someone's not going to love that. Tigers winning. It looks like it. They're up 6-1, but you never really know. There's still 3 innings of ball left for the A's. 2-0. 2-1 on a called strike. Yeah, they made a bunch of changes. McGonigal looks like he's playing third. And that'll be a ground out by Muncie. 1 away. Nice start to the inning by old Drew Anderson. Here's Bolty. Boltman. A little Manjo. Strike 1. Yeah, the likes were doing really good tonight. I'm surprised. Appreciate that, everybody. Good looking out. 1 on after a hit by pitch. It's a 1-1 count on Geloff. Not exactly a good thing to hit the 9-hitter. 2-2. Two with one on and what's up, Deep? Yeah, Tigers up 6-1 with the runner at first, 2 down. Anderson was able to get Geloff swinging a tough out. I don't know. They've been on Geloff all night. He's only 1 for 4, and he's 3 Ks, so they've been on top of him today. Kurtz is a big problem, too. We seem to have a game plan for these two tonight. Mostly Tarek Skubal, but 2-1. But I'm pretty sure Geloff's had some pretty nice luck again. Oh, no, that's someone else. Maybe I'm the only one who feels this way, but the Tigers player I miss out there. No, I think everyone misses Javi right now to some extent. We could use his bat as just a stable right-handed hitter in a lineup. What's up, Ramsey? Nice to see you. They're gonna. I think it's an error. Is what's gonna happen there. So 2 on, 2 out. That should have been an out. Yeah, they've had a good start to the month of July. They had a good start to the month of June, too, but it kind of fizzled out. So we have to hope they just play consistent now this month. Kind of an important month to get back on track. It's kind of where you want to start turning your season around if you're going to make a run late. And Tigers are right in that lane of team to turn it on late and go. Fuck, they just gave up runs. That'll be a base hit. Runner will score. Shit-ass defense. 6-2. Though, bottom or top of the 7th. 2 on, 2 out. Tigers could use a big out. Runners are at first and second, so mound visit. I think they may be pulling Anderson. We'll see. It's really not his fault this inning's still going, by the way. There was a bullshit-ass error with Nick Kurtz. Oh, they ruled him a hit. That's bullshit. Kind of whack they're giving Kurtz a hit on that, but they're like, actually, that is a base hit. Doesn't sound like a real dog barking. I just put my last dollars on you. Make me on me. What did I? How did you put money on me? Or are you talking about the Tigers? And he hit him. Bases loaded. 1. Needs to stop the bleeding now. What do we got? A 3-1 count. He's about to walk a goddamn run in. Throw the ball across the plate, dude. What are you doing? Team's not seeing the ball today. Like, throw it in the strike zone. That's foul, thank God. All right, we got out of it though. They struck out Wilson, so the damage was avoided. It was a long inning, but let's hold on to our 6-2 lead. So they get a run, but it's 6-2. We'll head to the bottom of the seventh inning stretch right now. So I'm going to go have my final smoke break of the game. Be right back. Green, Dingler, and Carpenter. Bottom 7. Be right back. Channel that video replays of you. I know you can't broadcast live. Oh, all right. I guess I'm not live. Anyway, I'm live right now, sir. Anyway, it's a 1-2 count on Riley Green here in the bottom of the seventh. Probably turned the light on, but I didn't pay the electric bill. So, you know how that goes. Three, two, nice full count. Way to be patient by Green. Get the count full. Maybe get a run back here. Ooh, that'd be fancy. Bum 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 dun dun. 6-2, Tigers lead. Foul ball, so count remains 3 deuce. Mm. That'll be a line out, one away. Unfortunately, Riley Green is out. Here's Dylan Dingler with nobody on and one away. Lopez still the pitcher for the A's here in the bottom of the seventh. Kind of a surprise, but, you know. Boy, I have to take a piss. By the way, it's 0-1. Ugh. Ball one. Two one. Two one. 3-1. That should be challenged. I doubt they're not going to challenge that one. That's pretty clearly a strike. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's a strike. Overturned. 2-2. I didn't know if they were actually going to go through with the challenge or not. It's like, well, why not? That's clearly a strike. Oh. That'll be fouled away again. Little low swing in there. Not sure why. Tigers hitters really are sucker for a low pitch. They love that shit. There's an opportunity to golf that ball. It's going to be taken. That'll be ball 3 up. 3-2. It was weird that that guy said that I can't broadcast live and never said anything again. Such a crazy statement. Dingler calls out on. Oh, Dingler goes down looking 2 away. They'll overturn it and call it strike 3. Oh, yeah, that's clearly strike 3. Carpenter up now with 2 away. Bottom of the 7th. It's a 6-2 Tigers lead. A's looking to get a quick inning here. Tigers looking to get at least something going. 2 out. Here's Carp. And I could use some more soda. Soda pop. All right. 2-0. 2-1 on Carp. 2-2. Two. We have a full, even count. Couple foul balls here. Well, he strikes out swinging. We'll head to the. That's a bad swing, too. Oof. Chased an awful pitch. Top of the 8th. It'll be Butler, Kuroda, and Muncy. 6, 7, and 8. Bottom of, or top of the 8th coming up. 6-2. Tigers lead. Be right back. Gonna grab some soda pop. Some sody. Wage Spock is in now for Wages Pack. Wagyu Spock. Don't know. We'll see Butler in to hit. Butler, Kuroda, and Muncy here in the top of the eighth with Wagaspak pitching. Yeah. Hopefully everyone's having a good evening. My first stream back in like a couple weeks, really. Doing pretty good. It seems to be going well. We'll be live again tomorrow, so long as nothing gets in the way. I don't anticipate anything really getting in the way, but life is pretty random. That'll be a ground ball over to the right side of the infield, and that's the first out of the inning. Down goes Torkelson. Not exactly the hardest person to get out on that kind of situation. Called strike one. Called strike two. What we got? 1-2. Reopen YouTube. It like crashed. I don't know what the fuck happened. 1-2 yet again. Fouls it off. He's staying alive, being annoying. There we go. Now it's all fixed up. There we go. It'll be Odoo. Or 1-2 anyway, sorry. I forgot about the ball. Uh-oh. It's lagging? Oh, that's just my playback. Ball 2-2-2. One out. Nobody on. Top of the eighth. It's a 6-2 score. Another foul ball. Man, this guy's being obnoxious today. He's 3 for 3 and he keeps fouling all these pitches off. Sheesh. OPS up in the thousands. Obviously a young guy. They don't have much information on how to deal with him. This has just been good, but I doubt he's hitting 400 still. Good. Ground ball, and they get him out. Finally, 2 away. 2 down now. Oh, and 2 with an 0-1 count. And that'll be a fly out by Muncie. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom 8 now, it'll be McKinstry, Torkelson, and Malgary. Maljury? I don't know. Either way, bottom of the 8th coming up. All right, I'll be right back. Give me about 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. Oh, that's a hit. Hell yeah, there we go. Look at McKinstry getting on. Like to see it, like to see it. Good news, good news. Did I not piss? I had to have. 1 on, nobody out. Runner at first for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 8th. Hopefully this is the last time they bat today. Nobody wants to see him bat again, personally. I'm all set. I'm good on that. Oh, and 2 with the runner at first. Nobody out for the Tigers. Let's see what Big Torque can do. By the way, they brought in Elvis Alvarado to pitch the 9th, or the bottom of the 8th. That's 100. Yeesh. That shit says 100 miles an hour. Fast pitch. A lefty throwing 100? Alrighty, okay. I was going to say, Jesus Christ. Those are pretty rare. Surprised he'd be early. I guess. Pick off, nothing happening. Two. Torkelson strikes out, one away. Damn. He went down swinging, I suppose. Always a good way to go down. You don't want to go down looking. That feels embarrassing. Do. All right, it's 1-1. The longest I've had to do something for a while, so I'm starting to lose focus a little bit. If I apologize, I've got to build the callus back up. That'll be strike 2. Thanks, Darren. I appreciate it. Fouled away to remain 2-2. 6-2 Tigers lead. Bottom 8, 1 away. Tigers up by 4 at 6-2. So for them, this is, just trying to add some on, I suppose. Could be their last bats. Malgary with the 2-2 count. Malgary. There's a lot of ways you could say that name. 3-2. Hey, Malgary will walk. That'll put 2 on. McKinstry down to second. 2 on, 1 out. Nice inning. Maybe a nice home run to really put the bow on this one. Would be pretty sweet. Does that shit say 13-2 Pittsburgh? 12-2 Pittsburgh over the Braves. That's insane. Kansas City and the Mets are tied at 9. Sheesh. A lot of runs in that one. Here's Matty V with 2 on and 1 out. 2 on, 1 out. Matt Vierling up. He's already had a big double in this game that plated 2 as part of that 4-run 6 for the Tigers. 6-2. Tigers lead. Mound visit, so they're taking a second. How do we deal with the ever dangerous Matty V? Do 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 do. Mother music. Ball 1. Fouled away. It's 1-2. My hair is getting so long, dudes. Shit. Just growing it out. Mostly for a Halloween costume that I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna probably cut it. But right now we're at a quite the flow, boys. Isn't this awesome? This shit rocks, dude. Look, fucking crazy. I put my hat on and I look like a fucking skater from the 90s. Be like, yo, what up, dudes? I'm on a skateboard and doing BMX shit. Pop punk singer from the 2010s. Everybody's angry except me. Uh, 1-2 count. Vierling strikes out, swinging 2 away. Here's McGonigal. This could be an interesting at bat. I have a feeling McGonigal could homer here. We'll see, though. My home run radar is a little off at the moment. Oh, you're back, Fernando. What up? Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on a minute. He's not back. Rock and roll star. Now, my hair isn't that long. Yeah, about down to my shoulders. Is that where we're at now? Yeah, it looks like we're shoulder length. Maybe even starting to come up on the back. Yeah. Hair's getting long. We'll see how long she gets. I think I can almost throw this shit into a ponytail. Yeah, like a small ponytail. Little guy. Not quite there. Two down, 2 on. The 1-2 count, swing and a miss. Do. And McGonigal strikes out, damn it. All right, we'll head to the bottom or top of the 9th. We'll see who's all due. Bolte, Geloff, and Kurtz. So the 9, 1, and 2 hitters due up here for the A's. We head to the top of the 9th. Hopefully this is the end of the game here. That's what we will hope for. Appreciate everyone who's watching. We'll be back live again tomorrow for game 2. Well, actually, let's make sure it's not at a dog shit time. Oh, all right. Yeah, I should be able to do this whole series again unless something comes up. And I don't know if it will. I don't expect anything to. Should be a lot more streams this month. As we also kind of gear back up towards football. So, like, that's an important thing. Muncie, Geloff, and Kurtz due up here in the top of the ninth. It's 6-2. Tigers lead the A's. The homeless A's, the athletics of athletes. I don't know. Well, we're in the top of the ninth. They're going to leave Wedges back out there, and we'll see how he does against Bolt, whatever his name is, Geloff, and Kurtz. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Nice start to the inning. You always want to go first pitch strike. That's the whole tone for the rest of the at-bat, potentially. Ball one. And Bolt grounds out, one away. Nice start to the inning. Let's hope for 2 quick more, and then we can get the hell out of here. Geloff the hitter. Strike one. Fuck. Sorry about that. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. 0-2. I had to pull up a window and I clicked on a very wrong button because for some reason Google always brings up like your last pages. Either way, Geloff strikes out, one away. I did not mean to go to Facebook. Oh, and game over. Geloff strikes out. Next guy gets out. Hell yeah, good win for the Tigers. They get one over the A's. They go to 41-50. The A's fall to 41-50, meaning I think we just leapt them in the wild card, or at least we're tied with them now. So yeah, Tigers improved to 41-50, 9 over, or 9 to go. We're 9 under, so we're looking pretty good. We're like fucking 4.5 to 4 games out of a wild card spot, maybe 5 still. 7.5 out the division. Hopefully the White Sox lose, or the Indians lose, Guardians, whatever. Yeah, good game. It's nice to come back on. Good effort by the whole team. Colt Keith had a big 2-run homer. Veerling had a big 2-run double. Pretty good, pretty good. I think Halyo Lee had a big hit. So good win for the Tigers here this evening. Skubal had like 9 strikeouts through 5 innings. He was pretty fucking on top of it. His pitch count got a little high though. A lot of righties in the lineup, so kind of expected. Good win. Bullpen came out, did solid. Drew Henderson had kind of a fucky appearance, but I don't really think that was his fault that they scored that run because of an error. That wasn't ruled an error, but whatever. Lee should have fielded that ball. That should have been the third out of that inning, but whatever. Yeah, good first stream. We'll be back again tomorrow for game 2, unless something comes up and I have to go do something. Which I don't think it will. I don't have anything on the horizon, so. That's all I got though. Well, hopefully y'all have a good rest of your night. Thank you for a fun ass stream. Thank you for all the likes. If you haven't left one, leave one on the way out. We have 46 though. Jesus. All right. Well, appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of the night. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you maybe on the next day, Thursday. Have a good day. As always, it's peace out. Go Lions. Go Patriots. And of course, it's always go Tigers. I'll see y'all around. Peace out and